Good afternoon. How we doing? I'm back. What's this? Well, we sold the Mustang, a couple months ago. Just wasn't cutting it for me. Couldn't get anybody to help me tune it. Blah blah blah. Yada yada yada. Kid who bought it went 611 at 118, which was about a second faster than I was able to get it go. But anyhow, I digress. Water under the bridge. What we have here is it's called an Outlaw Mini Mod. Batwing chassis made in Glenville, Minnesota. It's a class in and of its own. It's somewhat of an IROC series like the NASCAR used to have years ago. The guy, like I said, you can only run a Batwing chassis made from Batwing chassis, of course. Runs on a 600, a GSXR 600. You can run 05 through 09. So the 04 and 05 are the same. 06, 07 are the same. 08 and 09s. This came with the car. It's an 05. I really don't know the condition of it, but I have had it running, so I know it runs. It runs. It starts. It goes vroom vroom. Bought this from a kid. Oh, I don't know. Trying to sell it. I thought, well, let's get back on dirt. After your initial cost, I guess, it's somewhat of an affordable class. Somewhat, you knock off a left front hub or a spindle and an axle. You do that on a regular race car like the modifieds, you're going to spend a lot of money. This, you can find these parts online. Besides the stuff that he builds, you can find the stuff online for pretty cheap. But I don't know. I wanted to get back on dirt. A buddy of mine traded his sport mod for two of these things turnkey, talked me into buying one. So here we are. But hey, did you know my garage is a mess? You knew that. I ran into an issue last night trying to figure out the clutch setup. Sorry, I'm moving around. So it's kind of a wonky setup, but it's pretty cool. Look up Batwing Chassis on their webpage, and you can find some videos of him setting stuff up and things, and you kind of get an idea of what's going on. But anyhow, so this is the clutch release / sprocket cover. Well, they don't run a sprocket. They run a jack shaft that comes out here through a plate that's behind me down to the sprocket. The jack shaft is, well, I won't get too in depth right now. I'm trying to repair something that I found an issue with. So, but that hoochie mama goes on there. There's that shaft that hooks into that with the sprocket. And like I say, it goes around that. So what I'm doing is I'm repairing a broken part of the block. So I had it all set up. Well, I didn't, but I did. I was trying to get the clutch working. So when you pull on the clutch, this cover was flexing. There's a lot of pressure. This is your clutch release. Clutch release right here. So it pushes a rod in that hole and it depresses the clutch. Well, a lot of pressure on this, like I say. This boss right here, not my boss, not your boss, but the engine boss, was broken. The threads are broke. So this bolt had nothing to grab and it would flex out this way. So I had to go to my telephone booth in the house, where you sit and play on your phone to think. I come up with a solution. piece of aluminum rod threaded with an M6x1 thread, and I'm just gonna weld it to the block, or I had to grind all this out, weld it to the block, and I'm hoping that we will have luck. So I had to pull the water pump off. Water pump sits down here and does its thing, but yeah, it's I don't know. It's kind of an affordable class. We'll see how it goes. There's a spec right rear tire, and then your other tires are basically spec, but you can run those on the other three corners of the car. Like I say, he tries to keep I don't want to keep the cost down, but just kind of an enjoyable class, I hope. They'll race every other week over in Harlan, Iowa, where I used to race the modified. So, yeah, I'm going to get up so the camera's going to move around and blah, blah, blah. But still trying to gather up parts when I can afford it. And so I got a whole bunch of parts with the car, a whole bunch of crap. But the kid never got around to putting it together. He lost interest, blah, blah, blah. And now it's in my garage. So, anyhow, getting stuff rolling, trying to get stuff repaired, I guess. Trying to get my poop in a group, my ducks in a row, and them little fuckers keep wandering off. But, yeah, we're slowly plugging away because Bruminator can't stay away from race cars. It's a disease, an addiction. So anybody out there wants to help out to the cause, I don't know, leave me a comment and we can get together. I hate doing that. Hate begging for money, which I hope I'm not doing. But anyhow, finished up a trailer box for my brother and nephew's trailer and got this in here, and here we are. So we'll keep you updated. Cross fingers on the welding job. My eyes are going bad, so I can't see real well. My knees are going bad. But thanks for watching. And like I said, we'll keep you posted on what's going on. And we'll go from there. Everybody have a great night. Tomorrow's hump day. Have a good week. See ya.